Thank you all for summoning me. I am the Devil's Guardian, and welcome back to Let's Play The Suffering. In the last episode...
I want to see the real you, Talk.
I'm sorry. But in the last episode, we started off the game, and this nightmarish world in this prison. What we know is that we've killed our wife and children. Khaleesi? Sorry, my cat's like rolling on my mic. I'll take that. Hello. Don't you? And she's going to start attacking my headset now.
You can't
Cord.
put it off forever. This place is stronger than you.
Oh yeah? Want to bet? Hello.
Show me why you're in here. I want to know all about you.
Here we go.
Death is our stock and trade here at Abbott, the final solution. I am one of the few who will admit that. First it giveth, and it taketh away.
I've been here a long time. I don't understand much about this place, but I know your being here ain't no coincidence.
Well, look what we have here. How long I have been waiting to encounter such a fascinating specimen. My understanding is you've had periodic blackouts since, when was it? Ah yes, early adolescence. Ever wonder what happened during those blackouts? Would you say you have visions of bloodshed? Yes, surely there is bloodshed.
You've seen death, right? I read about your life, you sick bastard. Put me to shame. I never got to snuff a woman. Did you really do it? Because we get innocent guys in here. Sure, innocent until presumed guilty. Doesn't affect my job, though. Above all else, I am a professional. I am dedicated to the work. Nothing compares to the deep satisfaction of terminating human life. You already know that, don't you?
These guys seem like the big bads of this place.
You had a wife, right? Did you love her? How far would you go to make sure she stayed yours? When you get mad, you feel you could kill a man, rip him apart with your bare hands. You ever feel that way? Maybe you're not like me. It's hard to say. Better fight. Don't let this place do what it did to me.
Ah.
I can help you, Talk. I can make you well. I can give you control if you really want it. But first, you've got to show me. Come on now. Give it a try for me, won't you?
You'll fit right in.
Sensing resistance.
Things a man. You're just
Blackout sounds like a convenient excuse to me.
To see the real you, Talk.
That's good. I gotta get my insanity meter full.
I'm waiting.
Come on, you bastard, do it.
leave you alone.
I shot his head off. Ah. It's almost there. There we go.
An excuse to me.
Okay. Then let's do it. I am the monster now. Woo!
Very good. We've made a lot of progress today. But be careful. A good thing only lasts so long.
So that's your whole point. Flans. I have 11 bullets left. That's awesome. It's a rocking horse. Oh, what'd you do? I'll just do that. Turn off the steam. You missed. That was a big one. Oh, I killed the big one. So yeah, now we can transform into a demon, but only when the light is flashing.
Come on! What are you fucking waiting for? Suck my cock, you fucking monstrosity! I know what's coming. Just end it! Where the fuck are you? What's taking so long? Do it. Fucking do it! Just fucking kill me!
Torque is a badass. Marksman archive page. Let's see. So, gosh, dang it. Oh. Gotta figure out how to get to... That's a flare. That's not what I wanted. I gotta figure out how to get to the archives. There we go, archives. Clem's notebook.
Contained in these pages are my observations of the bizarre creatures that have appeared on Carnate Island since the cataclysm struck. The creatures emerge in a variety of ways, but many of them appear to come from within the island itself, as if the very earth of Carnate were poisonous and vile. Though I scarcely have time to keep a journal like this while trying to keep myself alive, my inquisitive nature forces me to write down what I see, in the hope that I might better understand it. But how can this unspeakable horror possibly be understood? It is as if Carnate's horrific sins, both past and present, are being brought to life in a pageant of death.
So this is your bestiary, I guess.
Slayer, I first witnessed these creatures jumping out of the ground itself. Their heads were detached from their torsos, held aloft by hideous contraptions. Their limbs have been replaced by blades of the sharpest steel. To my eyes, they appear to be a manifestation of decapitation. Yet it seems improbable anyone ever had their head chopped off in Abbott. I suppose on Carnate anything is possible. I have dubbed these monstrosities Slayers. Marksman. Based on the battery of rifles attached to its back and the blindfold around its head, this marksman appears to be the reincarnation of a military firing squad. Abbott was originally a POW camp during World War II, so it seems likely they would have had executions of that sort. Indeed, there are stories of a rogue colonel who was to be court-martialed but instead took his own life. Perhaps he is connected to these abominations.
Yeah, so that's what all of these monsters are. They're they're just different ways people have been killed. Here's Consuelo's journal.
When Ernesto took his job at Abbott, I was far from excited. When he told me we would need to move to Carnate Island as well, I was not happy at all. But I tried to find a good side to the situation. I've always been interested in the history of unique places. What kind of history would we find on Carnate? This scrapbook project was started primarily to fill my time here, but also so I could record what I had discovered. In my exploration of the island, I uncovered many of Carnate's secrets. Though I record them here, I do not think I will tell the world about what I have found. Carnate is a place whose secrets are best kept to itself.
Yeah, so these are like explanations of like the areas you visited.
The island. Carnate Island is approximately 3 miles wide and lies some 10 miles off the coast of Maryland. In addition to man-made structures, Carnate is also home to a labyrinthine natural cave system, unlike anything I have seen before. Through my studies, I learned of the island's dark and unsettling history. Though it may sound ridiculous to say it, Carnate seems to bring out the worst in those who make the mistake of coming here.
So this is like the lore and stuff of the place. This is based off a fictional place, so this is a fictional place, not based off of anything really.
Abbott State Penitentiary. Originally built as part of Fort Malison to house German POWs during World War II, it was taken over by Maryland following the war and converted into Abbott State Penitentiary. Mostly built out of local quarry rock, the prison is now home to nearly 1,000 inmates and has the worst safety record and highest homicide rate of any prison in the Maryland Department of Corrections system. The state also carries out the majority of its death sentences here.
Dang.
The Death House. The most ominous structure inside of Abbott is the Death House. Electrocution, gas, and lethal injection have all been used within its walls, though only the last is still used today. The Death House is also the prison's oldest structure, built as the administration building when the prison was a POW camp. Its basement was also built during the war, and in it you can still see relics of that time. The basement has been closed off for 20 years.
This would be a really cool place to go and like explore as like an urban exploration, or like even just a paranormal investigator. This would be a really fun place to just go and explore if there was like no monsters and stuff, just to see the amount of ghosts and stuff. This would be really fun. So yeah, so that's just the lore, and that's just the bestiary. So we'll be looking at those throughout the game. Not every episode, but just every so often. A lot of revolver ammo. That's what I would need. Ah! Jeez, that sound. Just the sound of ever-looming doom coming after you when you're not looking at something. Is that all it did? Just turn on the light? Where are you going? These guys are bullet sponges. I heard reels, so... Oh, that crawling scraping of knives.
Daddy, help me, Daddy! It's so dark in here. What's going on, Daddy? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. Just get me out, Daddy!
Yeah.
Little girl wasn't so innocent. I was done.
Just some reminiscence about the past. Huh.
My soul left me alone.
Well, I can't go into that room. Oh. Jeez. He must have, like, opened the door. Whoa! Ah! Ah! Hey! So if you look where that blue light is, the more enemies you kill is this, the more you level up. The more you level up, and then you get different abilities for your guy, or for your demon form. But yeah, just make sure you don't let that yellow thing run out while you're, while it's active.
When they let me out of the hole,
You can actually die from it. Locked. That's weird.
You can't execute your own men.
They're spies for the Nazis. They're a threat to our security. I'm supposed to ignore that guy? This prison is my command. I am God here. You will follow my orders.
Well. Did say it was a Nazi prison camp.
You're doing well, Torque. But watch yourself. This place can eat your soul.
Ow. That was bright. Oh, hello. Freaking Tommy gun. slumber of the dead. When you compare killing a person to putting down a dog, you cheapen all human life, and life in Abbott is the cheapest you'll find anywhere. Well, this is actually a pretty good spot to end things off. So thank you guys so much for watching, but unfortunately I must bid you all adieu, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.